Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Strawberry Starcraft here. I've got another replay. It's game 2 between Parting and Reynor, played in the TSL. And if you're liking my videos, guys, if you want to help me out, please like and subscribe. Like more than subscribe, please, is the best thing, and it'd be much appreciated. Give me that support to boost my channel, to get me known, to get me out there. And if you're enjoying what you're watching, then please give me a like. So we've got game 2. We're on Simulacrum, Parting Reynor. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I didn't actually watch the series, so to get to watch it like this, to give my input, to have you guys watch it is fantastic. It's really exciting, and I really appreciate everyone who's paying the time and attention to my channel and giving me some views. Thank you very much. So we're on Simulacrum. Parting's down here in the bottom right hand corner, and we've got Reynor up in the top left hand corner. We're seeing there's no forge, so something slightly more standard from Parting, but Parting is never standard, am I right? Parting is always doing something a little bit spicy, a little bit different, a little bit innovative, and in fact there is a forge. Scratch that, there is a forge. But gateway first into forge, so what does that mean? That's going to mean the cybercore is going to be quicker. Feels like so the cannon rush is going to be a bit later, but Reynor's gone for, I think, no, just a normal pull, so he's gone hatch first. So yeah, I mean, this is one of the key things of the forge being a bit later, is it just appears kind of normal, right? Parting comes in, he does a little bit of probe harass, the timing's a little bit off, and so now that he comes down, yeah, but the Overlord sees it, so it's not really that much of a surprise, except, yeah, like, Reynor's only sending two drones. He thinks this is a fake, just feels like the timing's off, slowly sort of realizing that it's not, and there's the cannon, which is going to trigger a more focused response. I think probably you're going to need spine crawlers. Yeah, spine crawlers. Yeah. So this is like a really committed one. But this time, as compared to the first series, he's actually got 3 cannons up, and yeah, this seems like this base is done. And a shield battery back there. Yeah, this base is lost. So what can Reynor do realistically? I guess he can try and defend, and he can try and clean it out, but it almost seems like you ought to invest in another strategy, like take another gas, get some roaches, go for like some kind of one-base roach counterattack. Although surely there's a Stargate coming down. Yeah, and that's the advantage as well of putting the gateway first. Your cybercores finish quickly, your Stargate's coming out a lot quicker. It's probably worth just drone scouting against Parting, you know? Just because he's so into the early game plays, it's just worth it to get that early information. But yeah, this is lost, this base. And what will Reynor do? Will he go and take a third base? Will he build a baneling nest? Will he build a roach warren? I'm not really sure what his plan is here. He's building more drones, building more spines. Obviously his plan is to retake this low ground area, maybe like we saw in the first game, where he just retakes the base and just goes in for a macro game. But crucially in this game, the Stargate's finished much quicker. The Overlord's not coming in to scout it just yet, but I think perhaps you can actually see, if you poke some things up here, you can just see it. But yeah, how do you actually kill this with just spines? Because your creep is gone. You need to wait for this to come down. Ooh, I'm not sure about this. So, okay, he builds a base here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this response. I'm not sure if this is exactly correct. I feel like either cancelling the base and rebuilding, or going like a roach warren with extra gas to do some kind of cheese might have been better, or a baneling. But yeah, does Parting know that there's... Reynor does not know that the Stargate is coming. So there's no Spore Crawler. There's only one Queen, and this time the Oracle... Okay, he's waiting for a second Oracle by the looks of things, but the Oracle should go straight for the mineral line this time. I don't think he will bother trying to kill Zerglings, although the Zerglings are going to see it, and he will. So I guess he's giving Reynor the credit there, when actually Reynor wasn't prepared. Just guess a little bit unfortunate for Parting, but if his plan is to get the Nexus up, then he needs them to defend, so I guess he placed more value on getting his Nexus completed than actually doing some economic damage, which I guess makes sense. So the spines have slowly worked their way through. I think there's quite a few spines lost, actually. Let's have a look. So 2 spine crawlers lost, 14 lings lost. But if you look at the minerals, it's actually really even. So in fact, parting is 50 minerals. He's lost more, and that's gonna increase. Yeah. So slowly but surely, parting is actually, in economic sense, that cost him more than he gained. However, in a strategic sense, the Zerg is really, really delayed, right? He's not in a position where he'd want to be at 5 minute 18. And he's kind of hobbled. And now he's in a weird game where he's got to be resourceful. He's got to think creatively. So Parting goes for the full wall this time with a cannon. Last time we saw him leave some space for stalkers. But he's actually got the 3 oracles out much quicker this game. And they just focus down a queen, focus down a spore. Oh, tried to retarget it, but just lived on 1 hit. So yeah, he doesn't have the stalker base to defend the wall anymore, so he's made a stronger wall off this time. And we see a stalker and a sentry, which is perhaps indicative of what's going to happen from Parting. So what we got from the Zerg, he's going for +1 melee upgrades. So that's going to be really good against any kind of blink stalker play. The Zerglings are really good against blink stalkers, and the +1 melee is obviously going to just make them even stronger. Wait, is there a hole? There is a hole there. Wow. Wow, I didn't even know it. That's such a cute wall off. I didn't even realize. And the Parting's looking for a 3rd base? Or is he just making it look like he's looking for a 3rd base? Doesn't seem like he's got the defensive capability right now to actually take that base. It seems kind of like a bit of a mind game. And Forge and Twilight Council. So we're probably going to see Blink +1. Very much similar to the last game. And probably is going to be a 3rd base as the Roach Warren comes down. So workers... Reynor's still ahead in workers somehow because he's playing Zerg, I guess. But I like this position for Parting. I like it even more than I did in the last game, I think. I think he's in a better position than he was last game, and he won last game, so it bodes well. Bodes well for Protoss, and he's going for Blink. He's going for +1. Probably going to see a Robo and a Robo Facility come down if the last game's anything to go on. Although I still think there's potential for like 4 more gateways to come down or something, and just go for a big Blink Stalker +1 attack. As Reynor sort of gets more established and sends out his lings, looking for any bases down here, getting his drone count up, getting his lair, getting a bit more gas, seeing what he can see, and more sentries coming in. Okay, very, very similar to the previous game. And Reynor knows it. Reynor has full information, and look at his creep spread. It's great, really good creep spread considering he lost his natural hatchery at about 4 minutes. Which obviously cuts your creep spread right down. But these oracles just staying frisky, staying excited. Can I click on them? 8 kills, 3 kills, value. Oh, he targets the hatchery at one point. Did you see that? Oh, but great micro. Keeps that one alive. And takes out a couple more workers and just recall them. Yeah, great micro. It could have been slightly better, but that's all value. That's all value. He didn't lose anything. Yeah, so here we see 4 more gates coming down. Yeah, okay, so we're going to see the Blink Stalker version here, I think. He's just going straight for the Robo, straight for the Warp Prism out of the Robo. Adding on a bunch more gates, going up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gates on the 3 base economy, which is saturated this base really quickly. Look at the workers. And, loses both oracles there? Just one oracle. Yeah, loses an oracle there to the queens. Well, let's see how this is going to go down. In Reynor's defense, he's got the +1 melee, which is going to be really, really powerful against the stalkers. Zerglings are really what you need, not roaches. Roaches are armored, so they're going to get battered. But 8 drones in production, just as the push is coming in. Danger. We've got some banelings, but do we have baneling speed? Where's the baneling nest? I doubt it, since the lair's not been finished for that long. But there is a 4th base established. There is a spine crawler. It is very hard to attack on this map. It is hard to push up this ramp in a sensible way. So let's see how long Parting actually commits to this. It could be a good point of learning for all Protoss players out there. Is there a transition? Do you have to go all in here? Can you go all in here? Or does he see this? Yeah. Puts down a robot facility. Starts +2. Says, you know what? You've got enough units. I'm not going to be able to push up this ramp in any kind of sensible way. So, you know, I was looking to see if there was a timing, but there isn't. So, sure, let's move on. And the spy comes down for the Protoss player. Sorry, the Zerg player. I wonder if that's for Corruptors, like we saw in Game 1, or if it's going to be for a Muta play. Huge force fields. Unbelievable. Look at the force. Whoa! But there's a lot of Banelings here, and Banelings are also really good against Stalkers. Ooh. Like, some amazing force fields, but he lost every sentry. You know, lost about 700 gas or more. You gotta question if it's worth it, yeah. Feels like his Game 1 strategy was better to go for the Colossus. Just go through Colossus, defend on base, but he's going for Disruptors here. Maybe, you know, sees this push coming in and thinks, right, Colossus takes too long to build. They're too unreliable in the way they deal their damage. Let's get some Disruptors. Let's go for some lucky hits. Maybe we can turn this around. But yeah, the real absence of robo units just makes this seem pretty sketchy. Almost loses the Warp Prism. Oh, it does lose the Warp Prism to Biles. And now Partin's got a real job on his hands. He's blinking like a god. Blinking in multiple directions as to limit the Baneling impact. But, you know, he's gonna be able to push this out. But from Reynor's perspective, you've achieved what you wanted, really. You've made space for your next base. You've traded out army. You've killed sentries, you know. You're slowly grinding away the Protoss army and keeping them back. Partin's decision making in fights is really impressive. Just recognizing that he could win that. But now with the Banelings, it starts to get a bit messier. Ooh. But again, just as Partin couldn't push up the ramp, neither can Reynor push up the ramp. But the question is really going to be around the fourth base of Partin. Look at the supply, look at the workers, look at the army. He's mostly just Stalkers at this point and a single Disruptor. Did he lose many workers here? Yeah, so he's not at full saturation there either. All going to be about the fourth base. Can Protoss take a fourth base without it just getting completely destroyed? And you got to feel like, you know, Reynor is at a huge advantage here at this point as he gets his +2 armor sorted. This one lying fallow. I guess he needs a hive, which is on the way. And yeah, just focusing on the melee upgrades for the Banelings is a really nice strategy, I think, from Zerg. Gives you that Ling upgrade early, and then later on the Banelings get the +2, which is the critical upgrade, to make them deal extra damage and make them one-shot a lot of things. Yeah, what's the plan, Parting? Show me the plan, baby. You're making Colossus. You're making some Colossus, okay. Is this going to be a big 3-base all-in? Really delayed? Or surely you've got to try and take a fourth base at this point, right? Setting up some defensive positions over here. 3 cannons and a shield battery. But yeah, I just feel like an attack is just not going to work because the Zerg economy is just too high right now. It's too much, and the Zerg army is just going to be a giant ball of death when you try and push out. I feel like you have to get the supply up to a more maxed out situation like we saw in that first game. So, but let's see. At the moment, I give a pretty big advantage to buying. As we see the hive coming in. Also, +1 ranged on the way. 5th base established. Yeah. Reynor's sitting pretty comfortable. Yep, so he whoops in a bunch more sentries. Looks like Parting is going to go for just a big attack. But he can't even make it down his ramp. Can't even make it down his ramp without getting attacked. And, you know, those force fields show a bit of panic. And Reynor's just going for it. Reynor's just trading, just saying, okay, oh my god. Banelings. Let's watch that again. For all the Protoss players out there who shuddered whenever they saw it, let's watch it again. Every Zerg player who had an orgasm. There it is. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Banelings from both sides. GG. Catch you in the next one. Peace.